Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Pharmacist Michael and today I'm going to talk to you about something that is very important. I'm going to give you the one thing that can ruin your chances of success in business or really anything else. But before I get to that one thing, let's talk about some of the other things. It's not failure to plan. Failure to plan can cause problems for sure. If you don't have a good business plan, you don't know what your target audience is, you haven't researched the competition, those can all be some pretty big issues. But you can pull yourself out of that situation. It's not having enough money or investors. Because some businesses you can run for very little. There's people here on YouTube that make a lot of money just making videos on their phone. They don't need to spend a ton of money. And at some point they can always upgrade. They can buy better equipment, better lighting. But right now, they may be doing it on their phone. So it's not that. You can still make a good business with very little money and no funding. It's not knowledge, because we can always gain knowledge from other people that are doing the same type of business, or we can buy books, we can find a mentor, we can do a lot of different things that can make us more knowledgeable. So it's certainly not that. What do you guys think the number one thing is that will ruin your chance of success? Is it listening to other people that tell you you can't do it? That can definitely be a problem, but you can change that too. You can choose not to listen to them. You can pretty much change everything if you want to. So it's not that. Another problem that we have is we get caught up in fear. It's almost like we're scared to succeed because we don't know what's on the other side of this fear, right? We don't know what's there. We know that we hate our jobs and we know that we want to get out, but we don't want to quit because we're used to the paycheck and we're used to that style of living. So we remain in a situation that's not quite bad enough. It reminds me of a story I heard about a man who was sitting on his porch with a whimpering dog sitting next to him. And a little boy came by on a bicycle. And he walked up to the old man and he said, "Why is the dog whimpering?" And the old man said, "Because the dog's sitting on a nail." And the little boy says, "Why doesn't he get up off the nail?" And the old man said, "Because it's not hurting bad enough yet." And I think a lot of us are in that same situation. We know we don't like what we're doing, but it isn't hurting us bad enough yet to get up off the nail and go do something else. Remember, taking risks is part of success. Taking chances, putting yourself out there, going outside your comfort zone, all of those things are part of success. We can all do a lot more than we're doing. Sometimes it's just that we're scared. The number one thing, guys, that will ruin your chances of becoming successful in business or any other part of your life is giving up. It's giving up. Throwing in the towel. Making excuses for why you can't do it anymore. My plan's not working. There's no money in this. I can't make it go. It's ruining my life. It's ruining my relationships. It's ruining everything. And it can show up in more than one way. So let me give you an example. Let's say I want to be a YouTuber. I always use that because I'm on YouTube now talking to you guys. But let's say I want to be a YouTuber. And I made my plan and I have decided that I want 1,000 followers by the end of the month. And then I want to start monetizing my channel. So I'm 28 days in and I've got 300 followers. Like, man, I'm never going to make it. I can't get 700 followers in 2 days, right? I can't do that. And then I'm doing what I normally do, and I'm on the internet, and I'm looking at ways to improve my YouTube channel, and I see an ad telling me that I can make $10,000 a month with no training doing this special thing. Could be anything. I know you guys have seen ads like that. I know I have. So you click on the ad and you go down a complete different path than where you were because somebody has convinced you that their way is better than yours. But is it really? Most of the time the answer to that question is no, it's not. Usually you're better off staying with what you have put your heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears into. You just haven't given it enough time, and most people quit right before their next breakthrough. Did you guys know that? Most people quit right before their next breakthrough. And another thing I want to tell you is, why is this the #1 reason for failure? Because once you quit, you quit. You don't try anymore. You're done, right? You're done. You go on to something else. You forget why you're doing what you're doing, and you're done. Which makes you feel horrible, right? You feel like a failure. Oh, all those people that said I could never do it were right. I should have never started this. My advice to every single one of you out there who's trying to be successful at anything, but particularly at running a business, is do not quit. Do not quit. Don't quit before you make it, and don't quit after you make it. There's always another level that you can rise to. Don't let up on the gas when you reach your goals. Set your goals higher. You should set your goals high enough to where you probably won't reach them, but I would rather shoot at the moon and reach the stars than shoot just a little ways up and pass my goal. So the meaning of this video really is, you can do anything you want. You are not a failure until you quit. And only you can decide when you're going to quit. Not your mom, not your dad, not your wife, not your husband, not your kids, but you. There are ways to make businesses work, even if you have to work a full-time job while you're building it. And remember why you started the business. Write your why down somewhere where you can see it every day. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you just are passionate about art. Maybe you have a group of people that you really want to help because you have some person in your past that was one of those kind of people. Always do what you are passionate about doing and try to make it your livelihood. Not only will you be a whole lot happier, but you'll probably be a lot better at it as well. Don't listen to other people that tell you you can't do something. Make a good plan. Set goals for yourself. Make sure that you are committed to your business and do not let other things draw you away from it. I'm not saying don't spend time on yourself. You need to spend time on yourself. You do. We talk about that all the time. You've got to be healthy. But set some time out during your day to work on your business. And whatever you do, never, ever give up. Keep pushing. We all have good days. We all have bad days. I've said this before. If every day was a good day, there would be no good days or bad days. There'd just be days, and our lives would be awful boring. Push through the hard times to get to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So don't quit. Don't even think about quitting. Quitting should be something that only happens when you're retired or you die. That's my message for all of you today. Quitting should only happen when you decide to retire or you die. That's it. You can do this. Anybody can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope you've learned something from this video. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. And please give it a thumbs up if you like it. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more happy, healthy living.